Hey everybody, it is time for my Week 13 college football picks, and can you believe it? We are at the end of the regular season. For some teams, this weekend is their final game of the year. For others, well, they've got some bowling coming up real soon. Before I get into my picks for this week, let's take a look at how I did last week. For the second week in a row, I went 17-2 on my picks. Not a pretty bad week, to say the least. Now, I was kind of curious before I did the picks here, I do the picks this week, if anybody noticed something from last week. I didn't have any upset picks. That's because, well, there really weren't any upset picks to go for. So, what I'm doing for you, the viewers, for this Thanksgiving, and I know we don't give gifts on Thanksgiving, but this Thanksgiving, I'm giving you guys a gift. I'm going to give you 2 upset picks this week. Which games are they going to be? Well, you'll just have to tune in and find out. Of course, these are top 25 games, and with that, let's look at the games and who I'm picking this week. Starting off with Thanksgiving night, Ole Miss is at Mississippi State. Ole Miss 9-2, they're number 9 in the country against Mississippi State 7-4. The Bulldogs are a 2-point favorite. Should be a fun game, the Egg Bowl. I'm going with Ole Miss to win that game. Now to the top 25 games on Friday. Boise State travels to 21st ranked San Diego State. Boise State 7-4, San Diego State 10-1. Boise State is a 2.5 point favorite for this game. I'm going to go with the Aztecs of San Diego State to win this game. I think if they win this game, they qualify for the Mountain West Conference Championship game next week. And I feel pretty confident San Diego State is going to do that. Iowa travels to Nebraska. Iowa, number 16 in the country, 9-2. Nebraska, 3-8. The Cornhuskers are a 1-point favorite for this game. Is this going to be Scott Frost's last game? Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. But it will be their last game this season, no matter what happens. Iowa will win and will make Saturday very interesting for the Big Ten West, and I'll get to that in a little bit. Number 4, Cincinnati. Yes, they are number 4 in the college football playoff rankings. They are at East Carolina. The Bearcats are 11-0. East Carolina 7-4. Cincinnati is a 14-point favorite. Cincinnati will win on the road to set up their championship game next week. Missouri travels to 25th ranked Arkansas. Missouri 6-5, Arkansas 7-4. The Razorbacks are a 14.5 point favorite. They put up a hell of a fight last week against Alabama. If they had just a little bit more time, maybe they would have won that game. Who knows? But I like Arkansas to win this week. Colorado travels to 19th ranked Utah. Colorado 4-7. The Utes are 8-3, coming off that huge win against Oregon. Utah 23.5 point favorite. I'm going with Utah to win. Also on Friday, North Carolina travels to 20th ranked North Carolina State. The Tar Heels gotta be one of the more disappointing teams of the year. Yes, they are bowl eligible, but there were a lot of expectations for this team this year. They are 6-5. NC State is 8-2. The Wolfpack are a 6-point favorite, going to take North Carolina State to win. Now to the games on Saturday. 24th ranked Houston is at Connecticut. Houston 10-1, Connecticut 1-10. The Cougars are a 32.5 point favorite for this game. I am taking Houston to win. Then we go to Ann Arbor for the Big Ten East Championship. Number 2, Ohio State at number 5, Michigan. Both teams are 10-1. Ohio State is an 8-point favorite. Winner of this game goes to the Big Ten Championship game and keeps their hopes for a college football playoff appearance on the line. And this is where upset number 1 is going to happen, because I see Michigan beating Ohio State. I think this is the year the Wolverines finally beat Ohio State. Michigan will win in an upset. Texas Tech travels to 8th-ranked Baylor. Texas Tech 6-5, Baylor 9-2. The Bears are a 14-point favorite. I am going with Baylor to win, and the Big 12 is in a very interesting situation. If they win, that Bedlam game, which I'll talk about in a little bit, makes it that much more interesting. Number 1, Georgia is at Georgia Tech. The Bulldogs are 11-0. Georgia Tech 3-8. Georgia is a 35-point favorite for this game. I am taking Georgia to win. 18th ranked Wake Forest is at Boston College. Wake Forest 9-2. Boston College 6-5. The Demon Deacons are a 5-point favorite, and it's real simple. Wake Forest wins, they go to the ACC title game. And guess what? Wake Forest is going to win, and they are going to go to the ACC title game. I see the Deacons winning on the road. Number 22, UTSA travels to North Texas. The Roadrunners are 11-0. North Texas 5-6. UTSA is a 10.5-point favorite. And let's do it, folks. Meet me. Roadrunners are going to win. They're going to go 12-0. In the Iron Bowl, number 3, Alabama is at Auburn. Alabama 10-1, Auburn 6-5. The Crimson Tide are a 19.5-point favorite, and I gotta be honest, it was a little tempting. I was tempted a little bit to go with Auburn, but Alabama's not gonna let this one go by them. Alabama will win on the road. Oregon State travels to number 11, Oregon. It is the Civil War. The Beavers are 7-4, Oregon 9-2. The Ducks are a 7-point favorite. And this is where my second upset happens. I see the Beavers beating Oregon, costing them a chance to go to the Pac-12 title game. Penn State travels to number 12, Michigan State. Penn State 7-4, Michigan State 9-2. Penn State is a 1-point favorite for this game. A little bit surprising there, but I'm going to go with Michigan State. They have had a wonderful season, and they are going to be rewarded with a New Year's Six bowl game. I really think so. Michigan State will win. Now, the Big Ten West. Number 14, Wisconsin is at Minnesota. Wisconsin is 8-3, Minnesota 7-4. Wisconsin is a 7-point favorite. If Wisconsin wins, they win the Big Ten West. They will play for the Big Ten title. And don't forget, Iowa's in the mix. Minnesota's in the mix as well. So it's going to come down to this game that's going to determine who plays for the Big Ten championship from the West. And it's going to be Wisconsin. Wisconsin's been really good as of late. I like how they're playing. The Badgers will win. Number 15, Texas A&M travels to LSU. The Aggies are 8-3. The Tigers are 5-6. Texas A&M 6.5-point favorite. This is more than likely Coach O's last game as the head coach of LSU. He agreed to leave during the season, and it's going to come at a loss. Texas A&M will win. They will go to 9-3. Number 23, Clemson travels to South Carolina. The Tigers are 8-3. The Gamecocks are 6-5. Clemson is an 11.5-point favorite. I'm going to take Clemson to win on the road. In the Bedlam game, number 10, Oklahoma at number 7, Oklahoma State. Both teams are 10-1. Oklahoma State is a 4-point favorite. This game, unless Baylor loses, which I highly doubt, this game, more than likely, the winner is going to go to the Big 12 championship game. The loser, well, they're going to have to hope Baylor loses earlier in the day, because if Baylor loses earlier in this day, both teams are in no matter what the outcome is. If Baylor wins, whoever loses could be on the outside. So that said, I'm taking Oklahoma State to win at home, and they will go to the Big 12 title game. Number 17, Pittsburgh is at Syracuse. Pitt 9-2. They're on their way to the ACC title game. Syracuse 5-6. Pitt is a 13-point favorite. I'm going to take Pittsburgh to win on the road to get ready for the conference title game. Number 6, Notre Dame is at Stanford. The Fighting Irish are 10-1. Stanford 3-8. Notre Dame 19.5-point favorite. This is their last chance to improve or impress the College Football Playoff Committee before they make their ultimate decision in about a week and a half. I'm taking Notre Dame to win. And finally, BYU, 13th in the country. They will travel to USC. BYU 9-2, USC 4-6. BYU is a 7-point favorite. I'm going to take the Cougars to win on the road. So, do you agree or disagree with my picks? Leave a comment in the comment section below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe to the video, subscribe to my channel, hit the subscribe button where you can catch many more videos such as this. Hope you all enjoyed this video and have a happy Thanksgiving.